Hello everyone, and welcome to another Sandia Mountain Natural History Center quick trip. Today we're going to a place called the Crest of Montezuma. I've never been there, but it's a kind of a sub mountain here in the Sandia Mountains. Today's adventure is going to try and take us to that peak up there. That is called the Crest of Montezuma. There's supposedly a mine and some other historical things and some great views from up there, so we'll see what we can do. Right now it's looking like a very daunting hike, but we'll do our best. So we're going to try and get to the top. This is a completely off-trail trip. So navigation is going to be really important, but we are using the phone, which I'm filming on right now. We're using map and compass. If you want to learn more about how to use a map and compass, you can check out one of our earlier videos on wilderness navigation. We're also using, of course, a GPS. So we have three backup ways of navigating out here, but I would highly recommend that you be a experienced wilderness navigator to try a trip like this. It has been very difficult finding the route. The conditions are really bad. It's extremely windy. I've tucked myself up here up under a tree to be able to film this, but hopefully we'll have a good video. Let's go see what we find. I've come across a rock cairn here. These are used to mark the trails, so maybe navigating this trail won't be as difficult as I had first thought it would be. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a deer right there. These are going to be mule deer. There's actually two of them. I doubt you can see that. I'm going to take a picture and see if I can zoom in more. Looks like our friends the deer have been here. This is most likely a deer rubbing their antlers on a stick. As I've been hiking, I've been seeing a lot of this horse scat, and I've been thinking to myself, who the heck would ride their horses up here? This is really steep. But then I remembered we're in Placitas, especially just a little bit north of Placitas. There are wild horses out here. So I suspect that the scat that I've been seeing is not domestic horse scat, but rather wild horse scat. The way the tops are eaten off of these bunch grasses is just more evidence of the wild horse activity. I don't know how exciting this will be on video, but there's a wet spot right here. All that could be is an animal, a fairly large animal, peed here. I'm guessing either a deer or one of these horses. So maybe on the way down we'll get lucky and see one of them. I guess this means we made it to the top. Found a survey marker here, put here by the U.S. Coast and Geodetic Survey, placed here in 1945. It's pretty incredible. We made it to the top here. It is extremely windy. The views up here are incredible. Here we can see the crest of the Sandia Mountains. You can actually see the radio towers up there. And then if we move around, so the Sandias were formed in what we call a rift valley. But if we look, these mountains out here, these are the Ortiz. They were formed by volcanoes. And then if we move further out over here, you can just see in the distance the Sangre de Cristos, the southern end of the Rocky Mountains, formed in traditional uplift. So a really rare sight to see 3 different types of mountain chains from one viewpoint. Spectacular.
I was unable to find the actual mine that was supposed to be here on the crest of Montezuma, but I did find this old lumber, which signifies that some sort of human activity did take place up here, probably from the mining operation where they were mining for gold.
They say a day in the woods always beats a day in the office, and I think most times I would agree with that, but there are instances, like right now, we are in a bit of a pickle because we are being forced to down climb in this wash here in this canyon, and it is a little hairy because you're going to find that these canyon bottoms are choked with a lot more growth because the water is going to come down. I'm also slightly worried, although not too much, this is prime mountain lion habitat. Well, clearly things have not gotten any better since our last little visit. We are now in hardcore trying to get out of here mode. I am hoping that right over this rise, it's not going to be a cliff, and I'll be able to get out of here. Whew. I think we're going to be safe. Well, I seem to have found the little path that I came in on and then veered off of. So looks like we're gonna get home safely. It's a little touch and go there for a few minutes, but rest easy, I survived. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you on the next one.